Welcome back to AI the Somnium Files. So, we just started this little murder mystery tour, and we're already getting some interesting little gimmicks that set this particular game apart from the rest.
So, I will admit, this is sort of new for Logan and I. Is that what happens every time you load up a save file?
Yeah.
Just to show what we've seen so far?
It's basically a reminder to show you what you did last time you played the game. I'm not going to talk to a receptionist anymore because I have no more to say, but I will take a look at this plant.
Also, you should say real quick, ladies and gentlemen, as of this recording, from here on out, Hype will no longer be a part of the project since he was already not terribly interested in the first place. He mostly just joined us for Jordy's sake, and Jordy will, not to say she won't join us again for this, but it's going to be very infrequent. For now, the four people you hear right now is pretty much what you're going to be hearing for the remainder of this project. Like Sammy here.
Excuse me? We have us and Sammy here. So meet Ota. Again, there's a quick reminder of where we last left off. We believe that it was him who was the one who reported having found the body at that carousel.
As mentioned here.
You told him about screaming you heard coming from
Just
Bloom
seeing this
Park.
kid again, I swear, it's so weird, like his description, like how they say he's like a 20-something-year-old, yet he still looks like he's just coming off a junior high. I mean, hell, the dude, like we brought up before, the dude almost looks like a dead ringer for Pet.
He's 24 years old, and he is very familiar with how the law works. So yeah, he's pretty fucking annoying.
He's a bastard.
But at least for now he is.
The ones who know the law.
Nothing.
So,
if it means anything, I don't think we're going to be seeing him very much in this game.
You'd be mistaken, my good sir.
I'm kind of busy
really?
right now.
Mm-hmm.
please.
Damn.
Anyways, let's
punch
give him
him.
a good old
It was only a fair assumption!
Causing a disturbance in public will result in
But
disciplinary
unfortunately, our moral compass will not let us punch the baby.
action. I have an idea.
Dang.
Give me
Our-
a
But we
left
can
eye-
give him punch in some other way.
My left
Under
eye
the
is holding me
table.
back.
You to wait.
Oh,
Waiting's just pissing me off more.
Perhaps your dosage needs to be increased.
That's me.
What?
Listen to me, Date.
Yes,
Ota's
ma'am.
PC is connected to the internet via Wi-Fi.
Unsecured Wi-Fi.
I was curious, so I hacked
Looks
into
like
it.
someone has been
Just-
subscribed to NordVPN.
This is why you use a. This is why you use a VPN, kiddies, and
To
So we have
Twitter!
so he has apparently, and to Twitter, he has
Does
4
Tessa
alt
refer to
accounts.
Asa?
Mm-hmm.
That is a
That's a
Possibly
little
even
too many
more.
for one kid.
That means
And and if you ever take a chance to read those real
However,
quick,
it
Sammy,
appears that Ota is the one operating the
those
other
3
two
accounts,
as well.
Optilium, Pongo Ponko, and KG,
Fiber. Pongo
they're all
Ponko
like
and KG
trashing
are all Ota's subjects.
ASAT. They're all making fun of
Ota
her,
is insulting
and he's
Asa
basically-
and defending her all
he's
by
he's
himself.
fabricated a
This is
white
known
knight
as a
scenario for
strawman
himself.
sock puppet
As
or
I
a
will
false
quote
flag.
directly right here.
This kid is pathetic.
Thank you, Date. Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
But my god, is he a super fan.
Hey, kid.
What do you want?
I'm gonna
Everything.
tell Lisa
Tell her what?
that you're sock puppeting for her on Twitter.
Dun dun dun!
What are you talking about?
You should drop the attitude.
Ever notice how
You
weirdly
shouldn't
puffed out
make
his
those
cheek
kinds
looks
of
over here?
accusations.
Kind
Yeah,
of.
whenever- whenever you pout.
Defamation.
Whenever he
Optical
pouts.
protein fiber,
Yeah.
Pongo Ponko, and KG are all your
So we're about to.
But how could you know that?
How do you know that?
I told you, kid. I'm psychic.
I mean, do you not see
No.
my left eye?
I have some
It could see
It's
questions.
my
all.
magic eye.
Fine.
Yay, blackmail!
Like a crystal ball, but an eyeball. But anyways, let's ask him about last night. Let's get straight to the
I'm
point.
gonna ask you again.
Where were you on Friday the
Were you one
13th?
who reported the screaming
color
at
are my
Bloom
underwear?
Park around 9?
And then he slaps him.
Yes.
I was literally just sitting there
Why were
like,
you in the
are you even wearing any underwear, Date?
That's the trick question.
You better tell me, or I'll tell everyone about your little imaginary enemies.
But what about his imaginary friends?
This guy.
Everyone?
Okay, I'll talk.
I mean, all I see is boobs at the counter.
Huge breasts.
That's called saving on animation in the VN business.
Yeah, I mean,
Went to Bloom Park.
that is kind of the sad thing regarding these
Because
really,
I was
you know,
supposed to
critically
meet
acclaimed visual novels.
Did you enter the
They usually
park?
have dirt.
Yeah.
They got like jack shit for budget, so they have to
who
spend
you
it
meet?
on, you know, the most important
A girl
aspects.
named
Like, you
Mizuki
know,
Yura.
looking at this dumb
What did you
dweeb
say?
here.
And it turns out he knows her little friend Mizuki.
She's the daughter of
Really?
the president of Lemniscate.
Yeah, apparently they're friends.
Yeah.
Which, would probably not seem so creepy if, he wasn't in
If it
his
weren't for the fact that
mid-20s.
Mizuki is 12 years old, where this guy is 24.
Right.
Again, it would have made much
She's
more
just a friend.
sense
Yes, she
had
better
he
be.
been Pokemon trainer age.
Which,
Why do you
not
care?
for nothing, I wouldn't be surprised that might have been a rewrite on the translations
The
part,
Lemniscate
or
body.
just in
Mizuki
general.
is
Because
friends with
I'm
Tessa.
not convinced that this kid
I
was
talking
originally
with
meant
Tessa
to
one
be
day,
this
and she just comes
old
up
and
like,
yet
hey,
In
looks
all
so
fairness,
preview
they do
destined.
kind of
September.
comment on this, like,
Guess
right
the
here.
relationship has lasted
Like,
over a
Date is
year.
having zero
Don't
shit
call
with
it
this
a
kid.
relationship.
Well, what am I
Clearly.
supposed to call it?
Because as it
Friendship,
turns
you
out,
doofus.
they're not dating or anything. Just
Anyway,
friends.
I have her look over my work sometimes.
And let's also be honest, he's
I
only
write
friends
light
with
novels.
her to get to
Really?
Tessa.
What's your pen?
Or, just
Or we
write
could kill
novels
mine.
that never get
That
published.
is a lie.
Hi,
Database
Bob, what?
searches reveal no professional
Iba's
ethics
literally our
ever
inner
submitted
Frank,
work
what's his
under
name,
that
Cole
Frank
Phelps.
Thomas.
Hey,
Yeah.
Uta, how about you stop lying to me?
Why did I think Frank
My
Thomas?
third eye can see through your
He's
bullshit.
me.
Nervous.
Your third eye.
Well, I'm not a published author.
Bingo.
I'm an aspiring author, to be exact.
Oh, is that
Ah,
what
so
they
you-
call them nowadays?
So.
Oh,
anyway,
I thought it was
Mizuki
fanfic
reads
writer.
my novels.
Kinda
I
is.
get notes and advice from her.
From a 6th grader?
She's surprisingly insightful.
He's not wrong in that
She has the
regard.
talent to be an editor for sure.
Well, you gotta be proud of
Around
Mizuki
8:10 last
Date.
night,
Yes, anyways,
I
yeah.
got a call from Mizuki saying she wanted to meet me at Bloom Park.
So it wasn't
sounded
Ota's
scared.
decision to go to Bloom Park, but it was
You know how that area
Mizuki's.
is run down and abandoned?
And I'm curious
I think
why,
she wanted me to
what
go
would
with
have
her as
prompted her to
protection.
have him meet her
But
there.
why Bloom Park?
Let's find out.
Someone messaged her on Nile.
Oh, it's
Nile is the popular messaging
You ever hear of
app
Line
for
messaging?
smartphones and PCs.
Yes, that's where Nintendo released
What did
their,
they say?
very famous
She didn't tell
animated
me
stickers
exactly,
on there.
but
It's also
Yeah,
where
it's usually
Cookie
Line
Run got
stickers.
its
nerves
start.
around at Bloom Park
Really?
tonight.
Cookie
Yeah.
Run started
Who
online?
sent it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ha, get it? Online.
But Mizuki
Huh?
was determined to
Maybe
go.
that's oh god. maybe
Is
that's-
that the pun?
Maybe.
I don't know, but
What happened next?
But now I am
And then
curious.
after
Like that's
Mizuki,
really
we
interesting to
went into the
see like
park.
an entire game franchise start just from stickers.
Well, it wasn't just stickers, it was also like a tiny little game. But anyways,
And again, you just look at these two together. They look like they may as well just be around the same age group. And then he just runs away like a scared little punk. Which, to be fair, in that sort of scenario, that's believable.
yeah, but the fact
Real
that
brave
he
of you.
left her there is kind of
It
questionable.
just
you
left
leave
her
her there?
with the body
You left a 12-year-old girl by herself?
next to the murder
I
victim.
didn't mean to. I was panicking. People do stupid things when they're in fight or flight mode.
Yeah, real
Like
stupid.
when people grab their pillow and run out of their house in a fire.
Why would they grab their pillow?
You're a real hero, kid.
I guess because
for
the
comfort?
closest thing.
See, I
Whose
knew
fire?
you'd
Whose
make fun of me.
house?
This is why I didn't want to tell you.
Yours probably.
Is that why you didn't identify yourself on the phone?
That's right.
You seriously didn't think we'd find
So
you?
yeah,
I'll just
Mizuki
all in
would
all,
think
Ota's
so.
kind of an idiot.
I didn't think she would.
And you thought Date was
Why
kind
wouldn't
of
she?
lecherous.
She said that if she ever got caught going out at
I
night with
think
someone
the-
like
Oh,
think
this
the
part's
big-
great though.
her roommate would kill her.
Good girl.
I teach you right.
I tried
And
using my
yes,
cell phone
in
at
a
first.
sense,
My
Date
heart
is
was pounding and
Mizuki's
I was scared and my
legal
feet were
guardian
shaking.
and roommate.
And with the rain last night,
Maybe not so much legal
kind of
guardian, but definitely
slipped
roommate.
out of my hand.
But we
No,
look
I'd
after
say
her.
legal
You
guardian.
dropped it?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
who
Right
technically has
into a
custody over
ball.
her?
Date
You
does.
trace the last signal that Otis' phone
Really? Like the other two just
Near Bloom
outright
Park,
said "fuck her"?
just past 9 p.m.
Essentially, yeah.
The phone has
But we'll
not
be
been
getting
turned
into
on
that
since.
in a little bit, actually.
Guess he's telling the truth.
All right.
But yeah, we basically
hey,
got
there we
everything
go.
we could squeeze out of Ota for the meantime. So let's meet the waifu.
Ota, what are you doing?
Well, Sammy,
Tessa!
meet Tessa, aka Set.
AKA Iris.
This
Did
is
you know
officially
she has an
seeing-
official Twitter account? And I don't mean Twitter, I mean Twitter.
It's a promotional thing, and
And you
And by the
are?
way, she's 18 years old.
Mr. Date from the
Not
MPD.
So technically,
She
she,
came here to ask me
by
about
our
what
terms, she
happened
would still
last
be a
night.
minor.
and according
You
to
mean
Date's terms, he should be really looking for someone else.
I mean, it's Japan!
I've never
And
been
there's no
able to
romance
touch
between
it
Date
before.
and Ace, thankfully.
Nope.
I mean,
Goodness.
I don't think there was anything outright, hinted at.
Although
I
something
mean, look at
strange
him right
about
now.
this
He's just
Iris
like,
character.
what the heck
I
is
still-
she wearing on her head?
I still think she reminds me of Neanders.
Date.
Because of
Your
the
adrenaline
pink
level is
and the
rising.
cat.
Something strange about this girl,
No.
but we
Nothing.
can't put our finger on it.
Well, no, because she's 18.
About ASAP, by the way.
Yes.
Gee, Tessa, you always look so cute.
Yeah.
So cute.
You're 6 years her
So
senior.
cute that I can't take it. Don't you think so too, Date?
You're awfully familiar with her.
And if I was
can't
her,
help
I'd
it.
be feeling slightly
Loving
creeped out
aura's
by
in
you,
the
man.
air.
Seriously, you impulsive little shit.
When I'm with her,
I know,
just,
right?
my head gets all light, and I just relax and don't sweat the
I
small
just
stuff.
realized the Sonic pinball bumpers on his jacket.
Oh, I thought those
for
were
a
Captain
while.
America shields or something.
Anyways,
Let me confirm
let's
something.
see who this
You're
ASAP
ASAP,
person
right?
is, really.
Let's play a game. Shadows.
Okay.
Thread, silhouette, ASAP.
I was going to say Black Doom, Sonic, Tails,
Upset,
Knuckles,
regret,
Eggman,
ASAP.
Rouge, E1023 Omega.
Wet, sweat, ASAP.
You just make it rhyme.
Yay! A-set, you bet.
That's her little,
The
game.
magnetic currents in the atmosphere are clearly.
There you know,
causing
everybody's
adverse
just
behavior.
off the rocker in
We
this
should leave
world.
At once.
Leave these fools.
Leave.
No, we can't.
Aw.
We gotta get her alibi.
Yeah, I am.
Because we want to make sure that
Mr.
she
Hero
didn't
runs
end
an
up doing the
agency,
dirty
And
deed.
Mizuki is his daughter. So, we hang out
I mean,
sometimes.
yeah, can never be too
Is that how
careful.
you became friends?
Especially when it's a mass
There's
murderer
more to
around.
it than
So.
that. But
Well, not
basically-
mass murderer, but serial killer. But yeah, here we find out that, you know, they live together.
But we never actually have known anything about,
So, Mizuki must come here to hang out sometimes.
Again, it's complicated.
Yeah.
yeah.
But what's your relationship with this neat?
Relationship?
We're like a goddess and a summoned thrall.
Yeah,
A
sure.
thrall?
If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
Uh-huh.
Keep saying
You
that,
sound
kiddo.
more like a superhero than a thrall.
Sure he does. I bet he
Yeah.
fights
Always
bears
defends
for
me
a
when I'm
living.
getting bashed online.
Stop.
Again, I'm sorry if I
Blush.
keep bringing this up, but I'm still not entirely convinced that, you know, I'm partially still convinced that they only just made him like this 20-something-year-old just to make him seem more hateable.
I'm looking him up. I'm looking him up now. I'm gonna do my own detective work
tell
while
you
we do this.
Alright.
Because otherwise, yeah, no, like the
Post
dude's still
something
kind of
weird.
just obnoxious, but like I feel like
Oh.
they wouldn't have stepped two. Okay, I'll bet that's funny.
Thrall now.
Ah,
Isn't that right, Ota?
Isn't
You know
that
what
right?
also
Yeah,
rhymes with
just
Ota?
be cool.
Potato. Yeah.
Oh, shush.
potato.
I mean, I guess yeah. About this, Ikki, and I will also then. Well, actually, I'll,
this year.
A senior in high school?
anyway, I guess I'll direct it to Sammy first.
Latte.
Sammy, what are your takes on these characters so far?
A-set
Don't worry.
kinda also...
Not gonna
I
make
seem
you
like a mix of Aiba and A-set, to be honest. A little
and
naive
Ota.
at points, but I am Aiba.
Oh, trust me.
You were
Believe me
gonna
when
make
I
a
say
move
this,
on me?
Sam. If you like A-Set now, you'll love her more the more you see her.
Something wrong.
Yeah.
Um,
And then Ota's just kind of there.
Oh,
He's kind of just there.
You're embarrassing
Well,
me.
think of it this way. Just you wait till you meet Mizuki prior. I
Oh,
think you're going to absolutely love her.
Are you a fan of mine?
Yeah.
so I am noticing here that Ota actually also not only does Ota have his own Twitter account, but he also has a Discord account,
Really?
Mhm.
like an official
you know
one.
who this is, right?
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
that's a
the
clever
woman I
way
saw
of,
at Bloom Park.
setting up an entire
name is Shoko
Discord thing
Nadami.
set and dedicated to the game.
I
But
saw it
still.
on the news.
I mean, it's also for that
Do you
too.
not know who her daughter is?
I like
She has a daughter?
I like
I didn't
ARGs
know
like
that
that,
either.
especially with detective games.
They must be unaware that Shoko is Mizuki's mother.
Should we break
Should we
the ice?
tell them?
Maybe because her last name is different.
Or should we tell
I mean,
them
I'm pretty
that's
sure we
important?
explained it in the previous part, but yeah, Mizuki Okiura is Shoko Nadami's
It has also
daughter.
not yet been reported
Yeah,
that
she's
So
also
is-
Renju
Oki's
Okiura's
ex-wife.
daughter, which
And
makes
Renju's the one who owns the company that A-Set works for, and
So, did you bring this up to Iris
Oh.
whatsoever?
I heard about it.
But how?
Uh-huh.
Ota seeing that corpse at Bloom Park. He told me.
Oh, what a rat.
Tessa?
tell you about how he ran off like a little girl.
Why didn't you come to the
But here's the
police?
thing.
And
He
left the
told
little girl
Tessa
there?
before he told
Such a shocking
us.
story would
You know,
certainly
the actual
pique the young
policeman.
woman's interest.
Oh, that's not good.
It is possible Ota wanted her attention.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's already pretty obvious.
He went with the whole, hey, you want to see a dead body trick?
Actually, I already knew about it.
Wanna see it
before
again?
Ota told me.
What?
Want to see 2 dead bodies?
Oh,
It's
oh,
all
hold
over
on.
the
Apparently she already
internet.
knew about it.
When I
Of
saw
course.
Ota this
Because it went
morning, I
viral.
asked him about it. He told me he saw the body.
Oh, by the way, I love this little musical piece going on right now. It's called Invincible
is this
Rainbow
her theme?
Arrow.
I have determined that these two have
cute.
no further information for us.
So I did look it up.
Our goal is
On
to find
every
the
wiki I
murderer
could
of Shoko
find,
Nadami.
Ota is always
Let's
meant to
continue.
be 24-year-old NEAT.
Right.
Told you.
Let's head back to the crime scene.
Which, by
One
the
of
way,
his
what does neat stand for? Is
See
he
you kids
neat
later.
and tidy?
Where are you going?
No, because there's like
Back to where the
2
corpse
E's
was
in
found.
there that would...
In that
how would
case,
you...
I'll go with you.
No, it means not engaged in education,
Yo,
employment,
what?
or training, aka
Please take
he's a
me with
bum.
you,
Oh.
Why?
because I want to know more about what happened.
So yeah.
It's a murder
That is
scene.
me. That is me.
Probably.
You wouldn't go to a crime scene that's
what Ota was
active?
telling me.
You'd want to go to an active
Strung
crime
up
scene?
on a
Yes.
merry-go-round.
And an abandoned amusement park? An
Yes.
abandoned amusement park in Chernobyl?
Yes.
Wait, Chernobyl? That ain't Chernobyl.
I mean,
Oh,
in some regards,
also-
it might as well be.
Also, we are about to have
A little bit of an incident.
Just do
a
it.
little bit
For
of
lack of a better
blackmailing
word.
a little bit of blackmailing of our own now.
Let's just say that Date is kind of easy to get wrapped up into things. Whether it be from his own mistake or somebody else's.
Please, Mr. Dante, you can't leave me.
What?
I can't imagine life without you.
What the hell?
What are you doing?
Well, I can't imagine a life without
Did you
chicken
get it?
fingers, but you don't see me crying about it.
Yeah.
Performance complete.
Yep.
Yep.
She just committed her own type of blackmail. Also, holy shit, he is short.
Yep.
Again, he's like 24. Like,
Well, then again, Tessa's wearing boots. Like,
I mean,
Oh, wait, no, she's
higher
wearing
the-
high heels.
but like, look at him. He's like a little.
again, the
much-
dude looks like a kid.
Not at all.
He's shorter than an 18-year-old!
Sinking into Tokyo
It's like,
Bay.
I'm sorry, it's like
I'm used to sinking.
I'm convinced
Part
this
of the job.
this dude probably had a different design before they decided to make him more like the cute kid type,
And Oda's pissed
and
about
just
what
throw
he
the
just
whole thing out of whack.
Date, you are a member of the MPD, aren't you? A public servant? I wonder, what would happen if this little video happened to go viral?
These two are
You
oddly familiar with...
Oh, and just
well,
so you know,
not
taking
familiar,
my photo
but like
won't
experienced with like
It's already in the
persuading police
You're
officers.
little.
Well, not only that, Dante. Like, even if we took away the phone, even if she deleted it on the cloud, the receptionist
I
just
told
totally
you.
saw it.
Yeah, but
I
the
want
thing
you to take
is,
me to the scene
Aiba
of the
can't
crime.
necessarily hack
If
into
you
her
do,
phone.
I promise I'll
No,
delete
I
the
mean,
video.
well, I'm in the sense of even if she deletes the video, that receptionist is still an eyewitness to that blackmailing that
I
just
don't
happened.
think I don't think the receptionist cares.
She really doesn't.
She's like,
She's
Let's
just-
just see if we can
she's
actually
just-
have a word with her. Nope, we can't.
I mean, look at her. She's just.
Boobs.
Anyways,
Alright,
let's
so
take
fine.
her over to the park.
she makes it sound like it's like a yay, we get to go have fun. We're
Oh
going to an
boy,
active
we're going to
murder
investigate
crime scene.
murders!
Vroom.
Whoosh.
Mr. Dante, you're driving on the wrong side of the road. No, I know. Anyway.
Anyways, the cool
Now.
thing about this car, it's entirely remote controlled.
Yay.
Anyways, let's ask her about Mizuki and her relationship with
We're
her
good
little
friends.
friendo.
We go to movies and karaoke and go shopping together. She's really good at listening to me bitch and moan about my problems.
Well,
I'm so
that's
much
an
older than
interesting
her,
way of
but
putting
really
it.
doesn't even feel like it.
Suppose it helps to have someone like that.
But why did she become an idol?
Well, I guess it was because
Also, keep this
I've always
keep
wanted
this
to
in
be
mind.
famous, you know?
Currently, Aiba's keeping her attention on Asa at the given moment. And I
Yes.
think she's still in
It's alright.
Date's head.
Yeah.
Which means
So
that
they
if his
tend to-
right eye is looking
Exactly.
ahead.
Ota
Yep.
didn't tell you?
This
Basically
broke
driving
us
down the
earlier,
road
Sam.
cockeyed.
This broke us earlier, Sammy. Imagining that.
And play video games and
What was it,
sell
James?
Like,
Have you heard of
like
Shovel
on one
Knight?
hand, like it was his one eye is literally facing forward, while the other eye is literally just looking right at Asa, making him look
Shovelboard.
like a
I've been
lazy-eyed
focusing a lot
bum.
on that game lately.
Very important,
What
by
about
the
being on
way.
TV?
Huh?
What? Wait,
Shovel
Shovel Forge?
Not
Forge.
very popular
Is that
yet.
actually an important
I can
plot
only
point
get
that
on
they have
TV as a
Minecraft?
background
It's not an
singer or
important
something.
plot point, but it's an
I don't
important
get many
Shovel
gigs
Forge.
either.
A game.
Fine. No, I just love the idea of imagining
Well,
freaking
first all I
Date
did was
operating
shoot
like a
them both.
chameleon right
And
now,
then-
just staring daggers left
Started
and
getting
forward.
pretty
And
big.
Ace's like,
I started
okay.
getting offers from agencies.
What do you know about
One of
murders?
them is
I like to
Lemniscate.
know about murders, about all of them.
Well, not exactly.
I like learning
Me-
about the forensics and
My
hopefully
mom's actually an old
being
friend
able
of
to
president
kill
of the
someone and
agency.
find a dead body myself.
Friend of Renju's?
Ikki, you gotta have to reevaluate that first
So I
part of
asked
that
her for
sentence and
advice
not
one
to
day.
say
Yeah,
that
not
out
even
loud.
I know
or
what
to
I just
court.
You
said.
have to be careful.
You
Even a
said
place
something that
looks legitimate
could be
with
used
an
against
office
you in
and
a court if
everything
you
could
got
be
in
court of law.
trouble.
And my mom
Well, it's
and
a
I
good
didn't
thing
know
I'm
anything
playing a
about
video
gangster
game.
at all.
Otherwise,
That is
people
true.
just look at me funny on the
Anyway,
street.
One day, Mr.
Nothing
O'Hara
ever
said
bad
to come
happens
see
in
him at his
video games.
office.
Anyway.
And he hooked me up.
So there we go. It's a little background on Ace and why she became an idol, which
Question.
I wonder when the time this came out if VTubers were even a thing.
I mean, this came
I-
out in 2019,
What's it
so...
like being a detective?
I think they were just starting
Know
off.
much about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
Detective.
Hollow Life was still was a thing back then.
Do you
But
ever look into
you
any?
are a cop,
I'm
right?
curious, Sammy, because there's a couple that I've seen,
But
but
I'm not on the
have you
crime
ever shown interest or
Then
seen
what
any
unit
VTubers
are
in
you in?
particular?
What indeed?
Barely. I've barely seen any.
Tell me,
Okay.
please.
I mean, I watch Pavlina. The
I don't know
Peacock
who
lady.
they are.
What are you doing?
Just thinking about posting that video.
You wouldn't dare,
Whoa,
foul
hold on.
temptress!
Curses! Now we are the
Well
thrall.
then,
You
tell
know,
me.
maybe that old woman at the shop is onto something.
Dashboard, what do you have to say?
Maybe there's some
Okay,
ga-
nothing. What about you,
gauges.
Wheel?
Cars and domestics main. I'll show you. The steering wheel's on the right
Ikki,
side.
Ikki, I hate to say this, we're not exactly in the world of the Inspector Gadget movie. These things
Oh.
don't talk.
You know,
Go,
now that
gadget!
I think about it,
I mean, unless you
Wouldn't
slot
you get in
Iba into
trouble
that
for that
little
video,
thing
too?
in the steering wheel,
What?
the
then
video.
maybe.
You're an idol, right? You have a status to maintain.
He's got a
If that
point.
video went viral,
Yeah.
I think you'd be in trouble.
What if you
Ooh,
happen
maybe
to
the
go with
innocent
the
angel.
whole ACAB
It's okay.
messaging? What would people
It
say?
is.
Because sometime real soon,
Soon what?
I'm going to die.
Oh! Alright!
What?
Lovely!
Back up! What?
I can see into the future. I know when I'm going to die.
What?
This is an awkward.
Just
This is an
kidding.
awkward
jeez.
car ride.
Hope so.
This 18-year-old is
Anyway,
frightening me.
I'm
I think
not
I'm
going
going to have
to
to call the
fight.
police.
So I will release that video if you don't. want
You
me.
are the police, Date.
It doesn't matter. I have to call the police anyways, because I'm scared. Hold on. I know
Well,
there's
like it or
something
not,
funny.
like it or not, she's gonna stay in the car until we, do as she says.
Fine. So,
Alright, so
fine. We'll tell you
about
about
Ota.
who we work for, or I guess Ota first.
Has
Yeah,
he
what
done
about the-
anything to you?
You
What
two
about
are
the
very
dork?
Close.
Look at that
For an idol
goober.
and a fan.
Yeah, what does this goober have on you?
Special. He really is like a hero to me.
Is it because of his transformational belt on his crotch?
He just becomes common writer, and we just didn't even realize.
Again, I don't think she's aware
Part of a
of the
special
whole
investigation
thing
unit
going
known as
on with him and
this.
his multiple,
Dante?
his more alternative accounts.
I mean, that's kind of the point.
all of
What's
them.
abyss?
It's kind of how we got him talking in the
Advanced
first place.
Brain
So.
Investigation
Right.
Squad. The public
Like
doesn't
she doesn't know,
about
but
it.
we do, so we could use that against him if he tries anything.
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah. And
I
thankfully,
promise
Boss is on
I
our side in
swear
that
to the
case.
Egyptian goddess
ISIS.
Isis.
Asus, Asa, you can't say stuff like that!
You're gonna get cancelled.
By the way, I didn't catch
You
your
can't say
name.
that on the radio. You
You
can
really
only say it on
wanna know?
TV.
Are you
It's okay
sure
if you
you
don't
want
tell
to know?
Iris. Iris Sagan.
Oh, that's
Iris
right.
I know,
Sagan?
weird, right?
The prodigal daughter of Carl
Uh-oh.
Sagan?
We just had a Doki Doki moment.
We said the secret word of the day.
We knew her before our amnesia.
We had these hands? Oh
Huh.
no.
Mhm.
She's threatening us.
Something
She's threatening
No.
to make a kick out of
nothing.
us. She's like the gingerbread lady witch.
What?
You know, the one that bakes cakes out of.
Yeah, no, I know the witch. I'm saying, how is she the witch? And, hey, Bloom Park.
Meanwhile, at the scene of the crime,
Hey, you're not Kagami.
That's right.
I would never forget a face like that.
I would never forget a name like Kagami.
And the girl?
I think Kagami resigned.
She's an important witness.
Nah,
for
he's
this
still around.
case.
Yep.
We've got
What?
She is very hype about dead bodies.
Date just kind of mouths, "Help me."
Unfortunately, they removed the body, so there's no dead body to show.
Damn.
Which they're gonna notice is still interesting. The fact that I think we already talked about that. The fact that the body was found on that horse, but there was no blood anywhere else around the horse.
They will be getting into that comment actually right around here.
Hooray! Because yes, that's actually very important. Because you're like, wait a minute.
It's all nice and clean.
Where's the body?
Aiba, can you show me the earliest recorded images of the scene of the crime?
Please. Thank
So
you.
now that we take a look-see,
Shoko's cause of death was blood loss from multiple stab wounds with the ice pick.
that includes the gut and torso,
Naturally, there should be
Right.
plenty of blood.
which you can see on her coat.
Agreed.
But there isn't a single drop on the horse. And it was like this when we found it.
Correct.
She was
There
moved.
isn't
Suspectio.
blood being wiped or washed off either.
That must mean...
Which is weird considering, you know, I imagine some of that could still probably drip onto it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you have
Unless-
to check it again to get the initial comment or the analysis.
What's up, Sammy?
No, I was just like, yeah, that is a little odd. That the blood should be there.
I mean, she had to be moved from somewhere else. And not Mizuki. So
I
what is
mean-
it? So what is it that Iris is really here to look for? She just wants to see it?
She just wants to be at the scene of the
Black and
crime.
white bear?
Okay.
I'm not gonna be punished, am I?
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just thinking about a game I like.
What games do you play?
Oddly enough, another game about moitas.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she's also doing this just as a means to help further her own,
She's a natural
you know,
detective, huh?
account and whatnot.
I don't think she'd be allowed to go onto the channel saying, "Hey guys, guess who saw a dead body today?
It was
that's the
great.
one.
I took so many pictures.
I wore my favorite Yoda hat and everything."
Oh my god.
Maybe a religious
What the
That's a
hell?
little
devil or
far.
something.
Wait,
Conducted their
wait,
ritual here.
wait, do you not know what I'm
Like
talking about, Ikki?
shadowy, hooded
Oh, are you talking about Logan
going
Paul?
around and around.
Yes.
Oh my god. I was about to say, it's like, man, if she
It
doesn't
sounds
get
too
the same
specific.
response as Logan Paul did
But
for that.
you can prove.
How long have you been? I was about to say, how long have you been holding that in?
Well,
It just came to me with influencer sees dead body and uses it for clout, which was disgusting.
Sounds kind of like
Oh,
horse,
Okay, this is
right?
tinfoil hat
What are you
bullshit
talking about?
theory, Iris.
You
Come
know
on,
about
that's
Horus?
not
Horus is the
legit.
Egyptian god of the sky and sun.
Dude.
And unfortunately,
Eye of Ra.
her whole
That's
conspiracy
the sun.
theory spiel
The left eye
keeps
is
going
the eye
forward.
of Wadjet, and that one is the moon.
No.
It's
Yes.
the same idea behind the eye of
And let me
Ra.
guess, knowing the developer, how much of it is actually going to be true?
All see
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see what
I
happens.
see.
I don't know, but she talks about Illuminati
Just like what's on
entertainment.
the back of a $1 bill.
Illuminati Entertainment.
Also, how the hell do they know about $1
The
bills when they're in Japanese?
Freemasonry
Ba,
and the
ba, ba,
Illuminati.
ba,
mean,
ba,
I
ba,
don't
You
da.
see
know.
the picture?
Not really.
Banana. Anyway.
What?
I mean, maybe for all we know, she used to be a foreign exchange student.
When I was younger,
Did I ever tell you, Ikki, about
Kawasaki is
one
restricted,
of
right?
those dumb?
No
I think it was a
one's supposed to
TikTok,
be
but one of those dumb videos that I love seeing
This
is
amusement Blue
And again,
Park
sorry,
is
just look
located
into this.
at the
You
heart
see
of
where
the
we're going with this, the
Kawasaki
plot. Don't worry.
district.
But it was this
It
plot
was closed
where
8 years ago.
it was this video where a woman was going to see an
Closure was due
illumination
to an
video,
accident at a nearby
and she
chemical plant.
recorded the beginning of the video because she, in the caption, quote unquote, said she was so embarrassed that she let out a yelp because
Government quickly issued
right before the
evacuation orders.
illumination from all the minions,
Eventually,
there's just
the
a
entire district was
like a
under
floodlight being
the
opened, and then the minions just there in front of the screen, and she actually went,
Therefore,
ah!
Oh,
Like she actually let out a yelp in the audience.
she actually got
scene
scared
that just-
over minions.
of them just jump scaring her at the
There's still
beginning.
plenty of ways in.
But
You
now,
can get in
there's
by
an
boat.
interesting little detail
Hell,
about this
some people
Blue
ignore
Park
the
place.
evac order and are still
Notably, the location around it being the Kawasaki
okay?
district, which
I
has
don't know.
been basically
if anything happened to
quarantined
them,
years ago
it'd be their
for
own
a chemical
fault.
accident
Are
at a
we
plant.
safe?
We are, yeah. Decontamination for this.
Fiction? Is this fictional or based on an actual event that happened
It's
in the
fiction.
same district?
Okay.
Okay, just making sure.
Remember the disclaimer at the very beginning of the game.
But it's-
Everything
That's
about
right,
this game is not reflecting
Yes,
of real
legally.
life. It is all based on
That keeps the
fictional
media out,
events.
at least.
You got it, Ape Escape 2.
It's quiet
Yeah.
than it usually is.
Anyways,
Hey, Iris, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish here, but you're wasting your time.
yeah, we got places to be.
What do you mean?
The cops already
We gotta get
scoured
you
the
back
place.
home before
They
dinner.
didn't find any leads, not a single clue.
Yep.
If they had, they would have notified Iba,
Who's Aiba?
Aiba,
my partner.
your partner?
Is she a
I don't see
ghost?
anybody.
She's
she
my
sees you
imaginary
Right in front of
friend.
your eyes.
Or is she in
Of course
front
you
of
don't.
my eyes? eyes.
It's your eyes to your left. What do you think? Why do you think it was a ritual?
Remember Ota describing the scene? He said there was an ice pick stabbed into the corpse's left eye socket.
Now the thing is, she mentions that it might be like a whole cult-like
There has
ritual
to be
thing,
some kind of
only
meaning to
because
Wait,
this isn't the
did
first
you
time
just
that
say?
this particular form of murder was found.
the ice pick was inside the victim's left eye socket?
Though how Iris would
Yeah?
possibly know about that is
Oh, I
either
told you that.
coincidental or I
I'm
don't
sure
even
that's
fuck
what he
with.
saw.
But backing up, this is
Why?
very important because
When we
if the
arrived at
if the ice pick was in her eye and then Mizuki had it, that means
Ota's
you would
telling the
think
truth.
Mizuki tampered with the
You
crime
have
scene.
no reason to lie about such a detail.
In a sense, Mizuki could be cleared.
It's possible. I mean, do you expect a girl of her age to just pull something like that without some
Especially
sort
against
of,
her own mom?
Why
Yeah.
would she do that?
Well, I mean, you know, children can have their outbursts against their parents, but what? That rarely does it ever go that
Just a
far.
little longer.
Yeah,
No.
but
I'm already
in this
enough
case, it's
trouble
probably
bringing
the
a
other way
civilian
around.
here.
Well,
And I guess we're leaving.
Okay.
yeah,
I
we'll get
guess.
into detail on that in actually a little bit. What? Oh
So
no.
why are you still wearing heels out in the,
Oh.
Hey,
out
you
here?
alright?
The viddy
You
games. I need my dose of viddy games.
Morning sickness.
What?
It's sickness in the
I'm
morning.
kidding.
Jeez.
It's not like I would know.
Or, you know, she's just bullshitting us again.
Possibly.
Anyways,
I'll give you a ride home.
I think she's just starved for adventure.
Sure.
She's bored.
Just wondering, but how much do you weigh?
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady that?
105 pounds.
thank you, Iba.
105, huh?
You can tell just by lifting me?
Sure,
Yeah.
let's say that.
Is a human weight scale.
Your back is
I mean,
so
in some
warm
ways,
and
Dante just
fluffy.
is that.
So I have a feeling she's been starving herself because that's not a normal weight that she should be at.
That should not be for that age. No,
At
definitely
18
not.
years old, especially.
Like 120, 140 at like around that should be better than.
I mean, I guess that would explain why she just suddenly felt a little woozy there.
like-
Horrible.
Oh no,
like
she's
105.
going into ooh speak.
It's like,
No. You should worry about
it's
me
like
more.
105. It's mostly the
Looks like you're
headphones.
Feeling better now.
Maybe I'm just acting.
Yeah, you take those
Yeah, I
things
don't
off, she
think so.
flies off like a paper kite.
the only thing's keeping her grounded to
I
this
would put it
mortal
right
realm.
back where it came from.
Squadala.
Ew. That makes me actually want to throw up.
Would you
Please don't.
rather
Good.
throw down?
You want to go? He just pulls the car.
Wanna fucking go?
We're literally
We will-
out in the middle of a bridge. Let's
seriously?
not.
We will have this dance battle.
But I am kind of warm.
By the way, the scenery in the background never
70
progresses,
degrees Fahrenheit.
so we're basically skimming in place.
70 degrees Fahrenheit, 60% humidity. Yeah, I guess it's depending on the context. Like, maybe you would be feeling a little something, but not to
They
that
say when
degree.
you stick your hand
These
out of the
automobile
car going
treadmills
100,
are really
you get a
paying
rush
off.
like you're doing D cups.
Hey, watch it.
What?
You'll get your arm ripped off.
What?
I don't
18-year-old
think
talks
that's-
to the police officer like that.
I don't think that's
My arm
correct.
regenerates like an alien's.
Oh,
Why did
that
you
kind of
tell me
18-year-old.
I think she's been working in the industry a little too long.
I think she lost it.
And
I think the
No,
memes
not
have gotten
that.
to her.
It feels like
I knew that Ota was a horrible influence.
well, that's nice. But if you don't get your damn hand back in this car right now,
I'm going to close the window and it's going to pinch your arm in between.
okay.
Don't say that.
And you'll
That
go,
could
ow.
hap-
The wind feels nice.
That could happen.
That could happen to you.
So yeah,
Let's check out the
Yeah,
Carl Sagan residence while we're at it.
yeah, she really is just a weird kid.
Wait, why
She
the
is
Carl
a
Sagan
very
residence?
weird person.
Me too! Me too, ASAP, me too. I'm weird as well.
Aren't we all?
Yay, weirdness around and
You should
anyway.
come in.
Anyways, you
No,
might
that's
notice
alright.
something familiar.
Ooh, going home already.
If we go inside here,
You know, as if we ever go past the door frame. The corner of his eye.
he noticed
Ooh, a lady.
A ghost?
that's the lady from that Somnium.
From
Not just-
she's the
not-
girl of my dreams.
Not
Who's
just
this,
that, but
Iris?
now that I think about it, the entire room, I think, was in that same Somnium.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, the tutorial Somnium is this place, and she was
Behold!
murdered.
Dun dun dun!
Well, I mean, she's still here, isn't she?
Yeah.
But I'll admit, growing up, I've had it happen where sometimes my dreams, like the deja vu thing, sort of took in, like, I wouldn't realize they were predicting the future until it already happened, but
Come on, I'll make some
Oh,
tea.
so like moments of deja vu?
yeah, like I have straight up had it where I could remember having a weird dream, and it wouldn't be until like
Nice
2
to
to
meet
3
you.
days later
I'm
that the
Iris's
thing that happened in
mother,
that dream
Hitomi.
actually happened.
It's Hitomi.
It was just
And
such
you
a
are?
Isn't
Nina
Miss Hitomi that one
mom.
manga with the Cyclops woman?
Police? Are you a detective?
You would probably
No,
know that,
Mom.
Logan.
Mr. Date said he's...
Iris?
Oh, right. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
I will
Okay.
worry immensely because I saw your mother's dead body.
Did I
In
say
my
that out
dreams,
loud?
I mean.
Anyway, now then.
So, yeah. Where to begin?
Looks-
Well, for a matter of fact, yes, this is the same exact room from the dream.
Yeah.
And we are standing where the skeleton was with the ice pick in his head.
Are
Oh my
we?
god, skeleton!
Skeletor
We
was
were the-
here?
we were the
You can
bony
see the
fool.
sofa here.
It was me.
I was the
bony
sofa
fool.
all along, Dottie!
The sofa. I just like what? Now I'm just imagining like
I'm
he
a
met in
teacher
a
at the
sofa and then
local
suddenly
elementary school.
zip, like the zipper like on the side of the
And
sofa.
Skeletor
reveals
just
that-
flops out of the...
Oh, not for me.
He just hobbles
love
out in the
children.
shape of a sofa
Even
because all his
struggles and
bones were
challenges.
repositioned to look like a sofa.
Nothing for me.
Why is
You
Hitomi
were
my
just,
mom?
just standing on all fours.
No.
No, seriously, why is
By the
Hitomi
way,
my fucking
I
mother?
heard that you were friends
God
with the
damn it.
president of Lemniscate.
Wait,
What
like,
brings, what brings that along?
Wait, personality-wise,
Renji
she
was
sounded
my
just like
classmate
it,
at
or
Itoku High.
Yeah,
We've
well,
known each
because
other
my
for
mom
20
is a
years
teacher,
now.
legitimately.
For
Not an
elementary
elementary school
school?
teacher, but
Oh.
a teacher.
You know?
oh no, that's fair. My mom's a teacher too.
I know everything
Huh.
on the internet.
Because I am the internet, Tate.
I'm the real
I'm
Wikipedia.
37.
Oh, that's not a number
Cyrus here is
divisible by
18.
6.
Yep.
No, it's a prime number.
You were very
Damn
young
it.
when you had
I
it.
hate Prime.
Yes.
Oh.
I can't even stand Prime Rib!
I
And
actually
he just
decided
throws
that
the tea onto the carpet.
it'll date this video, but I actually, I
I
mean,
don't have
we're
one.
past that point of one number
Divorce.
2. I actually saw a cool
Mr.
little Lego
Dante,
set where
please.
they have a Lego set for Optimus Prime
It's all
now,
right,
and
Iris.
the catch is that after you build
I've
it,
never
the
been
Optimus
married.
Prime Lego can
Single
function
mother.
like a normal Transformers would still. Like it can turn into the truck and back into the robot.
I'm honestly surprised that it took
Yes,
Lego this long
But
to
I
do
only
like
met her
official
twice.
like
Once at
transforming mech
Renji's wedding,
thing.
and then again just
Let alone
I mean,
Transformers.
Bionicle
Why'd you
had
ask?
something like that, but yeah, no, I would just blame
reason.
Transformers and how stingy licensing deals were to, mash that stuff together.
Anyway, Cyrus looks
You
happier.
think so?
Yeah.
I was just thinking about a hunch I had this morning.
A hunch about lunch.
Hunch.
There are flowers blooming behind me, right?
Yeah.
Those ones right there.
What about them?
Oh yeah, you know the one that my left eye literally snorted up her nose.
I wonder what it tastes like.
The flowers.
It's an iris.
Specifically.
Oh.
An iris. I thought those bloom in May.
That's the winter iris.
Oh.
Iris ungicularis.
How did we know?
Someone's been doing their
They
homework.
bloomed just this morning.
I see.
And they just
In the
started to
language
bloom
of flowers,
this
the
morning.
iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
I knew that I was going to be able to see a dead body.
Yay!
But it lied to me because it was already removed.
My lifelong dream accomplished. Now what am I gonna do?
Very worthwhile.
I was just said you got the flowers blooming behind her.
Yeah, what about him?
Mr. Date, please drink your tea. It's getting cold.
Oh.
You don't want cold fucking
We
tea!
haven't even touched our cups.
You don't want iced tea.
We actually
I
were
do
okay.
want iced
Admittedly,
tea, though.
Sam, we were talking about this earlier. Do you drink coffee or tea?
Tea.
I drink coffee.
All the way tea.
I like tea more than coffee. Coffee.
Any
bitter.
preference of tea?
Are you left-handed?
It depends. Like, if I
Oh.
want warm tea, usually green tea or jasmine tea.
Mom used to be
or
right
chamomile,
here.
depending.
Also,
No,
But if regular iced tea, just regular black bitter tea.
Okay.
also something's wrong with her right arm
Locked
apparently.
up on me.
She found herself in
see.
a particular incident that locked up her arm.
Shit.
You just gotta loosen that muscle up.
Goodbye.
Yeah,
I think it's time
arm
for me to
pain
be
gets to
heading
me. I'm
I-
very uncomfortable with this situation, ma'am.
As a fellow artist, I feel that too.
Yeah.
I stood and headed for the door.
Remember, always do your hand stretches. They'll save your life one day.
Yes.
Mr. Date, we'll see each other again, right?
No!
Sure you want that? I'm a cop after all. If you ever see me again, it probably won't be under the best of circumstances.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll probably be
Because you're Mizuki's
booking
friend.
some guy for driving
Yeah,
50
you
on a
might see each other
45-mile highway.
She is kind of like
What?
my roommate after all.
We'll go
What?
back down on that.
Anyway,
We'll go to that great
See.
big car treadmill in the sky.
Car treadmill?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I call it when that. Well, when you go to those city roads, they just don't move, so it's just an elaborate hoax to make people think they're driving farther than they actually are.
You fucking idiot! You forgot she can't use that hand.
Yeah, stupid purple coat Date.
Was he always wearing that purple cloak? I thought he was wearing a blue one earlier.
No, he's wearing a purple one. It was the lighting that made it look blue.
It's a weird looking cloak now that I look back on it.
Yeah, this whole entire town just wants to be a Pokemon town so badly, but they didn't meet the zoning limitations, so now
It
they
was
just have
too
to be a
big
regular
to be
city.
considered like a Pokemon city.
Are you curious about Pokemon
Good
Spanish
idea.
land?
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Yes.
Yeah. Wait. How is that happening?
Because Aiba's
Hey,
eye is in the
wanna play a
wheel,
game?
like where you're supposed to hit the
Yeah,
thing.
see?
Wait, if we look down. Oh! Wow! I didn't realize that. Oh,
You can
she
even move your
charges.
head.
correct.
Oh, she charges via the car. Okay.
I will terminate.
Me!
Oh,
I will
Um,
terminate you if you do this shit.
please no! I was the best customer.
I'm trying to find something because
Dashboard.
Dashboard.
Ha!
I will literally
dash.
murder
The
you,
dash.
Dante.
And
Dashboard.
Hi.
a little another look at
It's
myself.
Date. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
What? Date? I have the same name. What a coincidence.
Are you fucking serious with
Perhaps
it?
he's had too
I
much
mean,
medication.
hey, what else can a guy do when he's bored?
Focus.
Don't push yourself, Date. No, I'm fine, Date.
Oh my
Yes.
You
god.
do not appear to be fine.
I'll be
Me.
just fine. Don't you worry.
There's
There's
me.
me.
it's unsettling to see yourself with the naked eye.
Well, I mean, it's
Walking
just-
around. Meanwhile, literally just visiting.
And back when I started wirelessly. Oh my gosh, sci-fi crap.
Anyways,
I mean, hey, wouldn't it be cool if you could actually see yourself through
Can you
your
give
own
me a
other
timeline
eye?
of the events of the
No.
crime?
It would.
At once.
I would be a little more self-conscious. I think somebody talked about this once, where like if you had like a mirror
I
or
wonder
like
who
a
sent
camera
that
that let you
Nile
see
message to
what you're
Mizuki.
doing all day, you would start to
Probably the
hate
culprit
yourself because
themselves.
like mirror
you'd be
vision.
so
I
self-
mean,
like my
Yeah.
posture, my every little
Then
like
Mizuki
nervous
knew
tick,
the
like me
sender.
biting my nails and crap.
That's what I'm
I mean,
thinking.
if it me, I guess,
Or the
you know,
suspect used
a better idea regarding it would
Aiba,
probably be if you
can
could
you hack
actually
into the
turn it
phone
off
and
and
find
on
out
a
who
whim,
sent
as
the
opposed to,
Nile
like,
message?
literally seeing yourself all the time. Then
Oh,
yeah,
it would-
you would look absolutely pathetic.
Oh, 100%
I mean-
would definitely help. It would help if I was like outside and I needed a mirror real fast.
Right. It kind of would just, you know, eliminate the entire need for
The
mirrors.
estimated time of death is yesterday.
To some degree.
Friday.
I mean, when it comes to
5
looking at
p.m.
myself in, like,
The
say,
cause of
a
death is blood
photo
loss
or,
from
like,
multiple
the
stab wounds
camera
to the
function on my
torso.
phone, I don't like looking at myself because it makes me look
The
fatter
weapon
than I
used to commit the
don't
murder
want
is
to.
Oh, that's the trick. You always gotta do it. You always gotta do at least a 10-degree angle coming
There
from
were no
above. And when you look at
fingerprints,
yourself from
hair,
above for whatever
or
reason,
other
you don't look.
clues left behind
It
by
like
the
it like
culprit.
reduces. I don't know.
I look
Don't ask
like
how I
those,
know about that
I
either.
look like those mid-2000s movie posters where it's like,
Oh?
it's an above-angle shot.
The corpse was found.
Oh,
Or,
I
or
see.
like, perspective makes it look like the guy has, like, a big head but, like, a tiny
The
body.
killer had no
Yeah,
intention of
right.
committing a crime.
See, I have the opposite problem. I
Rather,
look like Paul
It
Blart.
appears as though it was displayed deliberately.
Jesus.
No, I don't actually look like
Our
Paul
perp wants
Blart.
the
Jeez,
limelight.
no, I don't want.
No, you look
I will
like
not
his
get to
twin
that
brother,
point.
Mark
Kind of
Park.
message.
I look like bald Plart. Wow, when you switch the consonants, it really doesn't sound that different.
Corpse was found.
Sorry, Iva, you were saying about the murder case? Just like
It's basically
Dante.
going over the details so far.
According to Iris's testimony,
Dante's like, Iva, did you know that if you took
When
Paul
Ota
Blart
first
and
discovered
just...
the ice pick was still
Who is
lodged
Paul
in his
Blart?
left eyesight.
Hey, Iba, did you know that Taco Cat backwards is Taco
So why
Cat?
did Mizuki have the ice pick? Could she have taken
Holy shit, you're right.
Yeah, I was about to say that's not...
No, that's Iba's complete reaction. It's like, oh shit, you're right.
When we arrived on the scene,
Did you
there
know that
was
race
no
car
blood on the
upside
horse
down
the
is
body
race
was mounted
car?
upon.
It's not. Oh.
Which means the merry-go-round
That's
wasn't
backwards,
the
you
murder
idiot.
scene.
Oh.
Shoko was killed somewhere else and then brought there to be displayed.
Like a
Sorry,
museum
dude.
exhibit.
Hey, Iba,
I
did
mean,
you know that
Mizuki
Date
can't
is
She's
said
12.
backwards is
She can't
Eat
move
at-
a body or drive a car.
Were you considering
Eat
her
dad?
suspect?
That's part of the
I
job.
don't know.
There's even the slightest
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about as out of it as Date is at the given moment.
Then this is
Yeah.
the
I mean, it's a
Again,
lot of
it-
dialogue.
It means
It's
the
just
likelihood of
exposition
Mizuki's
and the
innocence
fact
is
that
zero.
we're just once again
I knew that
reassuring
from the
ourselves
start.
that if the ice
She
pick
would
was
never
found there
put her
already,
hands
the
on
only
her own
problem that with
mother.
Mizuki grabbing it
She
is
doesn't
that she
have
tampered
what
with
it
the crime
takes to
scene, so we
commit
can't
murder.
tell whose fingerprints are actually on it.
Unfortunately, only Mizuki's fingerprints were found on the ice
Perhaps she was playing
So
hide and seek.
possibly the perpetrator
Hide and
was
seek.
wearing gloves while they were
It was
handling
not
it.
a serious suggestion.
Right, and then
she
they
was-
gave, and then they
I
gave
was
it to
merely
Mizuki, making her
joking,
the
as you
prime
call it.
culprit.
And we have to assume she was locked inside that column because we had to use the evolver just to open
Yes,
the
as a
thing.
matter of fact.
by
I mean,
shooting
she
the
could have
lock off.
accidentally
Surveillance
locked herself
cameras around
in.
Bloom Park again.
Because who knows when was the last time that thing was
Strange.
opened?
Something
Hang on,
strange?
I but noticed something.
There were no cars. Yesterday, in the parking lot and the streets in the vicinity, there was not a single vehicle.
Are you sure?
I am.
Then how
So
did they
they
transfer
left
the
it?
body?
How did the suspect move the corpse?
I have no idea.
There is a
Levitation powers?
way, but we won't find out until later.
Okay.
Damn.
I mean,
And
I
by
already
later, I
have
mean
anything.
after we explore Mizuki's head.
Oh yeah, it's okay. Time to finally get around to why Abyss was founded and what makes it different than your average police headquarters.
Welcome back.
Hey, boss.
I brought
Did you
her
make sure to
here
put on
after her
pants
examination
while
was
I was
over.
out?
No, she only has one in-game model. Cool.
Oh, Mizuki.
Has she said anything?
You saw nothing.
No, still can't talk.
That she's still mute.
Was it okay for you to bring her here?
I got permission from the hospital.
Okay.
Apparently, the hospital director has been poking a few of the nurses.
Oh.
So I asked him about that, and all of a sudden he seems very open to the idea.
Man, blackmail is just go.
Mission, it's
Tis the
blackmail.
season.
Yeah,
I
same
mean,
thing.
what else can you really do when
You know what
you're,
you need to
you
do,
know,
right?
a part of the
Sync
law?
with her.
We gotta go sinking.
So what is a sinkin?
Well, it allows us to explore the very dreams of the person we're interrogating.
Through this weird-looking contraption here.
This is like that one stupid movie Nostalgia Critic did with the Be Disturbed.
Oh, what was
Oh, yeah.
it? Fuck, what was
It was like the one where they explored like a serial killer's mind or something.
Yeah, the one with like Jennifer Lopez or something.
Yeah, it was that one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know the title. I just remember the Be
This is
Disturbed.
exactly the
That
situation
wasn't
Abyss
very
was founded for.
enthusiastic. Try that again.
Besides, if you dive into Mizuki's
That's
subconscious,
better.
you may be able to
Have
help
a
her.
good day, sir.
Her aphonia is psychogenic. Physically, she's fine. Her injuries are mental,
Mental
Gotcha.
trauma.
which
Yep,
is
she's fractured in the
understandable
head.
after seeing her
Yeah.
mother like that.
Thankfully,
We'll
it's
get around-
You
relatively
may be
stable
able to
in there.
heal
though.
her, Date.
But yep, we'll wrap
Just
up this
have to
session
sync
with a
with her.
good old sync session.
Yeah, let's
and,
take a nap.
You're the only one who
And
can.
more importantly, Sammy, these are now going to start becoming Somniums that becomes more it basically factors into this whole game's choose your own adventure
is also
element.
stable.
Yes.
I think we can proceed.
I'll never get over the fact that this dude's name is literally a pun.
Hey, Pewter. About Iba.
And
I
I
can't
can't
get over the
believe
fact
that I
that-
just realized it last
Personality.
part where James laughed his ass off.
It wouldn't
Yeah.
kill her to be more
And I still
modest.
can't
Maybe a little
get over the
more
fact that I can hear this guy
ladylike.
saying Rivali's Gale is ready.
Also, why the hell would Dase want to redesign Iba?
Don't self-destruct. Do not
So
self-destruct the
you were
eyeball.
listening, huh?
Dase,
Sorry,
you're
go
a
ahead.
jerk.
He didn't want to redesign
Sure this is
her.
okay?
He just wanted him to change her personality.
The machine is safe. I can
Also,
It's like
yes,
changing
I-
the voice on your
you have
GPS. What's up?
nothing to worry about.
Also, yeah, I almost forgot that, yeah, Pewter is voiced by fucking Sean Sheplock, who,
Yep.
up until, save for like maybe one or two exceptions,
Renji
mostly voiced
Okiura is
assholes.
Mizuki's legal
Mhm.
guard.
Yep, but now he's all. But
Did you
now
get
he
permission
voices
from him?
probably one of the more wholesome
I couldn't get
characters
in
in the
touch with
Five
him.
Nights at Freddy.
What?
He's also
Thought he was
yeah,
being
he's in Five
questioned
Nights
by
at
a
Freddy's,
local
but
unit.
he's
Wholesome.
Glamrock
His
Freddy.
questioning ended around.
In-
Hey, he's
FNAF.
Glamrock.
He
From what
hasn't
I'd seen,
been heard
Glamrock
since.
Freddy seems pretty IE.
Why would he?
Wait, he voiced
I don't
Glam
know.
Glamrock?
That's correct, Super. I can't do the word. Yeah,
I
that's
thought
it.
that-
There,
I thought
is
there
there an
was some
alternate
other actor.
reality where there is somehow
It's
a
someone
Glamrock
else.
Freddy?
With Mizuki because we have no.
I
If
know
we're
in the
talking
mobile
about
games there
Glamrock
was-
Freddy,
something
that's
at the
being done by
scene.
Kellen Goff.
Maybe she
Kellen
went
Goff
inside
was
that
him?
merry-go-round to
Yeah.
hide.
Who's Kellen
Well,
Goff?
She isn't answering any questions. The only way to
I don't know,
find
but the
out
dude's
is to
got
dive
some
into
really
her
nice octaves on
subconscious
him.
mind.
He's
Yeah,
got
no,
some
he does.
deep baritones.
He does some high pitched stuff and other. Let me see. What,
So then, if Sean's not Glamrock, who is he in Five Nights at Freddy's? If anyone.
Let me look that up. There was a lot of people in Ultimate Custom Night. Maybe he was in that. Let's see. Anyway, so yeah, Pewter's the guy who invented Iba.
Yep.
I mean, we
this,
saw that in a
old
previous
doohickey here.
cutscene, but...
Aw, that's so cute. Sean Chiplock on Twitter still goes by his old name, Sonic Mega.
Aww.
I mean, hey, I guess in some ways it helps keep him somewhat on the down low.
Let's see. I know he's in Genshin Impact. He plays, I believe, the redhead fire guy in Genshin Impact.
We are ready to
I never played Genshin.
Date, go to the sink
Me
room.
neither. Look, I understand it's a fantastic game in its own right, but I am so fucking sick of gotchas.
That's the problem. It really did. It's designed. It did not need to be a gotcha. Otherwise, it's a pretty decent open world RPG.
Now here's a weird little, like, one-off thing, in which we actually have to console the patient before we actually go...
How do I do that?
Syncing.
Oh, wait, this is the only time you do it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, this is the only time you actually, like, have to calm them down before you sync with them.
Gotcha. I understand the context, though. Like, you want to make sure that they're more or less,
comfortable with what they're about to undergo.
Right. Otherwise, like, it would mean a lot of, there'd be a lot of, it'd be tough to actually, fiddle around with their head.
Hey, Jimmy James.
Investigation squad.
I don't know why I called you that, sorry. Sean Chiplock is Camilla's paw.
Oh, that's right. I remember he was also in Camilla's Paw and freaking Chocobo GP.
Is that game getting updated anytime soon? With, like,
It's supposed to be this month.
As of this recording, they're supposed to be ending their current season at the end of the month.
This current season has lasted way too goddamn long.
Yeah, it really has. Like, they could have... What's even worse is that they actually had to delay the end of the season by about a couple of weeks.
What?
I guess for the sake of consistency, I guess. But otherwise, yeah, no, I really do hope that whatever they do add next season is definitely worth coming back to, because I've kind of put the game down for a little while now.
Same, I haven't touched it in like a month.
And then Ikki.
Yeah?
He was Purple Yam Cookie in Cookie Run.
That I am aware of, because I play Cookie Run Kingdom.
Yeah.
I know it looks
I hope he gets a minifigure sometime soon.
There's nothing to be afraid of. There's no pain, no side effects.
No pain, no gain, as they say.
Go back to your
regular.
That
means the exact opposite here. Oh.
So
this is
syncing is what we call.
So this is going to be Inception logic, where we actually we have a limited time limit, but we get to spend more time in the dream than we do in the real world.
Correctamundo.
People like me are called sinkers. Sinkers enter the subject's subconscious.
It's either sink or swim.
It's a dreamlike state we call Somnium.
Son of a bitch.
It's Latin for dream.
I don't know why I got so
There's 6 sinkers at Abyss. I'm one of them.
Anyway. Let's see, there's Date, there's Boss, there's Pewter.
Hey, Mizuki.
I guess Aiba counts, but who are the other two?
Do we have any rivals in this whole precinct?
Oh, what should we tell her?
Should we get ramen, sushi, unagi, or some of that stew that she specifically likes? The choice is yours, and yours alone.
When you put it like that, there's really only one that would really maybe make her look happy.
Let's get some eel.
What?
I remember you
Unagi!
watching eels get prepared for cooking. How they pin the head to the board and the shaft is
Oh,
wiggling around.
James.
Yes?
Sean Chiplock here played Rash in the 2013 Killer Instinct game.
Oh.
And yet that works.
Apparently that did it.
And just like
she's
with
just
every
very hungry.
And just like with every other online voice actor of the time, they got their start in Dust and Elysian Tale. And that game gave everybody their first big break.
To some degree. I mean, as far as Sean's concerned, I primarily know him for Spade and Freedom Planet.
I know him primarily
and of course for Volley.
I think he voices Teba.
Who?
The white bird, the
bird.
descendant of Rivali.
Gotcha. I think he does.
But anyways, here we get our 6-minute disclaimer.
Ready anytime.
Remember, Date.
Uh-huh.
Thou art mortal!
Thou art thee, and I art thou.
Remember,
No, you're not.
Date, I'll only be able to let you fly for 5 minutes. If you go any further, your wings will fucking start burning.
That doesn't sound too bad. Also your hair. Pull me out.
So yeah, basically...
I feel bad for Pitt if his hair started burning as well when that happens.
But yeah, in real time, Date can only remain in the sync machine for 6 minutes. Otherwise, his consciousness will be fully absorbed into the subject.
Oh, Jesus.
So, in other words, we'll get the meat circus again.
More like we'll just be a hollow shell. Or, you know, the lights are on at home, but there's nobody there.
Okay, Iba, let's hurry then.
Very electrical, I gotta say. Very creepy, spooky.
She can't feel nothing, not even fear.
She can't even feel the electricity in the air. Woogie, woogie, woogie.
But
I don't think they gave. I don't think she ever. Did they give her any sort of feeling
I was
receptors or
merely
whatever?
trying to enter the scene.
I imagine
But
in
the second
physical
of the
world,
vision.
yeah,
Well,
but...
if you're trying to do that, you'd have to
Just
do it
setting up the
naked.
tone.
Is this
And yes, that's a Terminator reference.
lightning in a birdcage?
And no, that
This
is not a
representative
birdcage
of Mizuki's
reference
state of mind.
in regards to the Robin
The fact
Williams
that Shoko-
No,
LGBTQ
but
comedy.
it's like the same. It's like the same thing with what's her
Mizuki
face
should be
in
inside that
Persona
coma.
4, where
Yukiko
she
Amagi?
feels
You'll have to deal with the lightning in the cage and get to
Yukiko,
Mizuki.
Move
where
fast.
Yukiko
Time's
Amagi.
going to run
where
out.
oh yes, yeah, where her boss
Unnecessary.
fight is a giant
Look
cage,
around.
a bird trying to
Look
escape its
around.
bird cage because of overprotective
This
parents
is the
and
new
whatever.
feature of Sync.
But
I
check
mean,
this
you
out.
got. I mean,
Stop
whatever
time.
you guys are saying, I'm just.
Only when
All I
Sagan
can think of
still.
seeing this is
Time is
literally
moving
the entranceway to
incredibly
Big Boo's haunt.
Currently,
Yeah, I see that. I do see
Only
that.
like
too.
micro size.
So,
Yeah.
Where's this
Hey,
macro
would you
size?
like? Are you ready to become Mario size?
Mother of God.
so,
Has to do
so
with
saying to
relativity.
Sammy, this Somnium has a special
Experience time
quirk
differently
that
depending on space-time.
all
Well,
objects
every
and things will
Somnium
not.
from now on.
The flow
We'll
of
have this
time in
quirk.
Somnium is different than the real world.
Oh, so this is a new gimmick for every Somnium moving forward, the flow
You
of
can only stay
time.
in Somnium
Yep,
for
this
6
is the
minutes,
main
right?
gimmick, in
With
fact.
this,
You have
you could take your time
360
and
seconds
explore.
to complete the puzzle.
Let's get started.
But fortunately for you, time only moves when you move.
So we have 360 seconds of movement.
And yes,
So
there
we're
are
literally
other ways
playing-
to manipulate the time as well.
So basically, we're playing a visual novel version of Super Haunt.
Super.
Basically.
Mental lock number 1, gotta get this cage up out of the way.
Well, no, we actually have to stop the lightning first. Because if we try
Oh.
moving the cage, we'll get zappified.
Yeah, and she is an AI, so she'd short circuit.
And
then we can open that door.
Stuck in there.
So our goal is to reach Mizuki by any means necessary.
Mm-hmm. We gotta heal
But
some
what-
To reach
wounds.
Mizuki, something
Alright,
must
so,
be done about the
what's your
lightning
first
that
course
keeps
of
striking
action,
the
Ikki?
birdcage.
Well,
Lightning's supposed to strike at the highest point.
let's take a look and see at this
Help
tomato
us!
piece on the floor.
Help
I
us,
said
please!
Shoko's
Very
birdcage.
weird red paint.
I don't think that's paint.
But look at that.
Iba,
It's a nice
speaker
pick.
over there.
But look at the speakers, too.
Oh,
They are linked.
They're linked.
Yoink.
Intrinsically connected.
I see. It must be connected to the ice pick.
But
So
in
yank
what
it.
way?
What do we do here?
Are you all just going to ignore our agony?
Oh, come on, you aren't even real. You're a figment of the imagination.
I do feel bad for these
Shit,
horses.
he's right.
Oh, damn
Ice
it.
pick stabbed into
They
Shoko's
found me
birdcage.
out.
Anyways, we can either push it in,
Oh.
or we can pull it out.
Because this is the other thing
Right.
now that we're going to have to be
No
wary
one
of,
would want to see their mother
Sammy,
like
is
this.
now our choices we make, even the little ones, will all have a time.
It'll take some time to actually accomplish the actions that you set.
Oh.
Keeps going.
So in this case,
What is this?
pushing the ice pick in would cause it to go on for 10 seconds. Pulling it out would cause it to go on for 20 seconds.
We'll say, oh cool, we made a lightning rod.
Mm-hmm.
So there's one already down.
But you
right
may
there on
notice
the
something
left.
weird about the flow chart on the left. It's split in two.
So
The
that's
pillar
referring
became a
to
lightning
the
rod.
different paths.
It
later.
looks like we can get to the birdcage.
Oh,
Yep.
and with
Our
the
next
time,
step must
with
be
the
to
time
remove it.
expenditures, normally this would be a really big problem for us because we'd have to you basically have to
Gotcha.
deal with moon
We got a
logic.
timing.
But now we get
Tiny.
timies!
What's a
Time
timing?
induction matter in encephalon.
What?
You can think of it as an item that affects the flow of time. Using this, you can slow down or speed up time in Somnium.
Essentially allows us to
Correct.
turn actions into fragments of time.
Well, it is.
You know, a
true.
fragment of the time
And
that they would
because it
normally
is a
take.
dream,
Or
extraordinary
in
things
some
such as
more
this
lethal
are possible.
cases, they can actually increase the amount of time
Guess I'll try to use
that
it when I
takes.
can.
I guess
But
depending
that
on-
doesn't
I guess
happen
depending on-
until the next Somnium.
I would say I assume if things are based on a cycle, you'd want to be able to try and use them when you want to. But anyway, so yeah, normally Sammy, the whole time expenditure thing would be a problem. Except fortunately, since Ikki knows what
This
to do
appears
pretty
to
much
be
all
the
the time, we
microphone
can
for the
we have room to experiment.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So
also
what do you
notice
want
that.
to
Also notice that no matter aside from instances like this, like say if you're just moving around and about, like you can stand still, but that doesn't automatically.
Me?
Stop it!
She's shouting too loud.
Stop it already!
You're going to scare the child!
But
Right,
notice
we got a
that
quarter
she's,
time.
she's like. Now, but notice just he's standing still right now, and yet time is technically still ticking down, but more so in the milliseconds.
Yeah.
But if we
Yeah.
walk
So
around,
you-
it moves in normal time.
Ikki, I want
Right.
to threaten it.
So by proxy, you are still under a time limit, but it's still pretty generous regardless.
Ikki,
Yeah?
I want to threaten the speaker.
We don't got enough time.
Really?
All right,
Well, I
let's
mean,
lock
we
it down.
do, but I don't want to waste time.
All right, fine.
So,
Let's lock
let's
it
take a
down.
look-see in this little control
What
panel.
is your plan
Or
once
you can
I'm
open it.
inside?
That works too.
It is a control room. Maybe we can do something.
We could lift the
I
cage.
do not think it will be that
You
easy.
just lift the control
We
room.
could be alone with our thoughts inside there.
In we go.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Let's go.
Nice.
Ooh,
Oh, if
the
only.
sun!
Although I wouldn't put it past some,
This
you know,
is-
random person to literally just make a mod of Super Mario 64 where Mario's replaced with
I do
Iva.
not see
That'd be
it
adorable.
either.
But there's something suspicious here.
There's actually a really cool mod in Blender. Oh, hang on. There's actually important. So, Ikki, what's going on
I see
here?
2 bird
We got
cages.
2 bird cages, but we
There's
could
something
only
inside
do one
Take a
thing with
look.
them. I assume.
Yep. We have to make a choice, and I assume Ikki's already made his plans ahead of time. So,
Oh, yes, I did.
You want to? Yep. So you want to take the cage with the
There
photo
are
in it, or the
pieces
cage
of
with the
paper
balloons
inside.
in it?
Well, first I want to get a look-see.
So let's,
I don't want to use this one just yet.
yeah, we
Okay.
want to start with the
I
balloon.
want to mess
A
with
bird
whatever
cage
this
with
is.
blown up rubbers inside.
Yeah.
There
Screw
is
that
also a
photo.
inflated
Screw
rubber
that
on the
potential
floor.
memory. Let's just let the
Please
balloons
not
out.
call it a rubber.
Stop calling them rubbers.
You can say
That's just
balloon.
gross.
I do not understand.
Like you're one
It
to
is
fucking talk,
clearly
Dante.
rubber.
It's made of
Please.
rubber. I don't know how that happened, though.
Let's use that quarter thingy on the lift so we don't spend too much time.
Agreed.
This'll
Let's
be easy.
lift the bitch.
Glad to hear it.
No, let's flip the bitch. Off you go.
Yay.
Goodbye,
Go.
balloons,
Oh.
and the cage just.
But it was so heavy.
Whoop. The bird
Welcome to
cage did not
Dreamland,
make it to
sweetheart.
its home planet.
Hey, awesome.
But as you see, we took the right branch on that.
Nothing.
Yep.
And
But,
yes,
but
that
rest
means
assured, we're not completely screwed out of that other scenario either.
We'll have to come
Mhm.
back here later.
Well, actually, we could go back there right now.
No,
But we
If
only
we
got
want
3
to, anyway.
retries. And the further
So
back
it's
we
just-
go, the more
more
slots
time.
we use.
So, do you want to do that, or do you want to stick with your current route?
I want to go the other route first.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
other route it is, baby.
Yep.
Sorry, balloons. We gotta put you back in your cage now. What?
Now let's threaten the microphone since we have
Now
time.
let's threaten the microphone.
The
Okay.
control room of the
Oh, we
merry-go-round
accidentally tracked
lifted
the
out of the
control room.
ground.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh wait, shit!
No.
I accidentally.
Escape.
Do you want me? Do you want me to really do that?
Yes, I want to see what happens if we
I mean,
threaten
how
the
much time are you
microphone.
wasting
This
doing it?
appears to be the microphone.
Not,
it
not
doesn't
at all,
really matter.
considering we know what to do.
The
But
time
right.
limit for this particular Somnium is very generous, so
All right, then let's threaten it.
Listen up, miscreant. I know you're hiding in there.
you got the count of 3.
Throw down your weapon and come out with your hands up.
Uh-oh.
Nothing happened.
She's in her safe space. She can't hear you.
Disappointed in you.
She's going for the low
Fix
blows.
this. You have so much to live for.
How
Like
much
meat
movies have you been
stew.
seeing?
Can't give up hope now.
Iba.
You're having fun, aren't you?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You know, if you kept that up, I bet you could go into voice acting.
Nah.
I mean, who's to say she isn't? She is technically an AI.
Alright, let's get
Oh,
back.
shit.
Oh,
Wrong action, but whatever.
Hello?
Hello? Are you open?
I mean,
One adult
it's still
and
gonna
one
have the
child,
same.
Please.
I'm not a child.
Any open seats will do.
eh.
Well, I guess
Anything-
there's
Well,
nobody
we
in.
tried.
Your back is fine. No response. Must not be anyone inside.
And
I
no
mean, it's
kid-
not like we wasted too
Is it
much
safe
time.
to enter?
Besides, it was kind of fun.
Should be.
So
Yeah.
I guess while we're getting ready for this, and basically
The
for
control
the
room.
audience, while we're gonna just get right back to that first choice, Ikki, how difficult would you say these Somniums get by the end?
Just
The last main Somnium that you have to do, if you're going down the path that I'm gonna go down, could be very trial and error-y. But that's mainly for, like, the last one.
Any particularly bad moon logic puzzles?
Yes! There is a couple
Didn't
one of
expect
those,
it to.
but not here.
Okay.
All right. Well, just keep an ear out for the really bullshit ones. In the meantime, let's go open up the cage with the
The
scrapped
There are
photo.
ripped
And
pieces
don't,
of
and don't
paper
worry,
inside.
Sammy. We're almost done. As soon as we lift up this cage and get into the middle where Mizuki is, we should be clear to go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Once this is all said and done, we're pretty much going to be. After this is all said and done, we're pretty much going to be blind from here on out. Well, we are anyway. Ikki knows exactly what he's doing. I hope to God he knows what he's doing.
I know what do.
Please.
I got my third eye in the back of my head.
We already had to scrap one particular live project. I don't want to have to do
All I
another.
did was
We're doing fine so far.
Who needs eggs when you got robots?
And green ham.
So, torn paper.
No, we don't got green ham.
pieces of paper.
Thank
Oh yeah.
you.
Uh-oh.
Peter will chime in every now and then to say, "You're running out of time. Do the thing."
Remember, 15 minutes. 5 minutes should be plenty.
Like this.
Exactly.
Jeez.
Shadow, what are you doing?
Move that. Move that.
Hurry
She
and
likes
get back here
puzzles.
right now before the...
Oh, hey!
Done.
Oh, that she seemed like it had
This
a
looks
fun
like
memory.
has something hand drawn,
Because it is hand-drawn.
except for the panda in the background.
Yeah, no, that was still their 3D render. And
I mean,
Ooh.
they had to settle with what was in the budget.
There's a fence in the
We were
way.
able to get out.
So the photo was a key.
And we're still here.
started to cry. I don't know why she tore up that photo.
Must have been a painful memory.
Seems like she regrets it.
And look at that!
Mizuki
Oh.
must be having a hard time.
But the cage is gone. We can get to Mizuki now.
Sort
The
of.
horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
You're an
What?
AI.
It'd be
Yeah.
like putting a frog in a blender. It'll be fine.
No, you can't.
Or, you know, if you move
Fine.
really
Stop
slowly,
spinning.
you can
Oh,
basically,
actually-
like, go as it doesn't go.
Hey,
What?
Ikki, look
Yeah?
at the panda head.
Oh, yeah, the Pando.
Hey there,
Evil
Pando.
pando.
Pando Bear.
I am the face of your
Spinning.
Sweet!
Let's
Oh,
ride it.
Okay.
Enjoying the ride, Iba?
Does it look...
What the?
A horse?
You're a horse?
Pandas and horses are pretty similar.
No, they're not.
Hardly.
Completely different. Are you blind?
Why, in one eye
Besides,
I
More
am.
than 5 letters.
Besides, pandas can hold...
Is that
I
relevant?
love
That
the
is the
smug
kind of
look of-
logic that I operate off of.
The smug look on his freaking face, like, you know
He
I'm
is
right.
so proud of himself. But anyways,
So-
Well,
let's take a look
you
at
know
the
what,
map
that's
and
just...
see what we can interact with. We got the microphone, we got a gate, we got a panda ride, and we got a innocuous-looking parasol right here.
So, so I know the parasol has to be probably connected, but I assume if we stop the panda head spinning, that wouldn't be connected either.
No, it wouldn't be connected. But for some reason, this parasol is moving pretty, suspiciously.
Irregularly, even.
Fastly, in fact.
Let's ride on top of it.
Spin some more.
Okay, let's have a little bit of fun.
Why
Okay.
not? Just a little bit of
We
fun
got
today.
a 1/7 tiny out of that, too.
Seeing something spinning like this makes me want to go for a run.
You have the instincts of a hamster.
I mean,
funny you mentioned that, Dase, because...
I mean, realistically, she does have the anatomy of a hamster.
Okay.
well, no,
fine,
she has
let's
the general body shape of one in the real world.
just-
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
Anyways,
this.
let's just stop this fun. It's not fun anymore.
Aww. Jeez. It's a good thing she's
It's
an
a good thing she has
she's AI.
Herculean
Otherwise, that would,
strength.
Yeah, otherwise you
I
get
was about
rug,
to... Well,
rug
I was-
burn,
yeah,
dude.
rug burn.
Yeah, I've tried
Indian
that. It's
rug
like,
burn.
ah.
Ooh,
Hey,
Oh,
You know-
she's free.
yeah. Come on out.
Let's go. We have to save Mizuki.
Come on.
Affirmative.
You know you wanna.
Since there's no more time left, don't worry.
More than 1
Fine.
second when you clear, you get a prize? Hmm.
Is there actually?
Talking in his sleep like an idiot.
Is there actually?
Hey, I
prize
see
you
a
get, or-
sparkly.
Hey,
Ooh,
concept
this?
art.
Yay!
another eyeball.
Let's take a look-see.
What?
Tab.
Wait,
Okay.
now?
File. I mean, we could take a look at it now.
Alright,
Alright,
well,
this is
let's
from
see
the
it.
first stream, too.
Oh, yeah.
With our wine.
Yeah, me too.
Bottoms up.
And all the
Here's
different
Dante.
iterations that Dante went through. He almost
That's
had
a fancy-looking sweater.
Yo,
almost had a big
Dante's
scar.
Dante's
This is
husband
early
goals.
concept art.
Dante, I simp for
Husband
Dante.
Ah, fair enough. And look, there's Iba playing on the merry-go-round.
She is the horse!
Oh my god. And some more
Concept
concept art.
Yo,
I'll have to look
that's
into the
cool.
art for this because 999
Oh, it's
just
great
has some really
stuff.
fun art. Yeah,
Anyways, let's go
stop
save
this.
Mizuki.
Let's save her before the pandas get to her.
But hey, what's
Man.
this?
A merry
merry-go-round horse.
Now?
Excuse me, but do you happen to know the culprit?
Nay!
In fact, this horse comes into play very soon.
Did you learn something?
In some other time, I mean.
Beyond a shadow of a doubt,
Well,
this horse cannot speak English.
Damn.
Nay!
But Aiba, we're speaking Japanese.
Let's do more stuff.
Merry-go-round horse.
Shut up. We're doing something fun here.
You have 3 fucking minutes, Joe. Come on.
What are you doing in there?
What are you doing in there?
Seriously, dude, Peter, hold your horses.
Look. I'm having
Me?
fun. Thank you.
Does it look fun? Oh, I see.
Yeah, pity.
I'm gonna stop having fun now.
Okay,
Aw,
let's spank
come
the
on.
thing.
I gotta stop having fun now because you called
I
me
wanna
cute.
spank
And I
the
don't
thing.
really
Oh,
want to fuck
It
you.
was fun for me!
Slap her, hug her, smile at her, or make her laugh.
Oh no! Don't slap
not-
her!
let's not do
I
No!
mean, let's take the most direct action and, you know,
Hug.
let her know that she's not alone.
Mizuki.
Aw.
You see that, right?
Yeah.
Footprints.
It's a ghost.
Come to think of it, I don't think you showed us this during your practice.
No,
No,
this
I
was
didn't.
this is down the branching path, James. So now
Ah,
we see a new detail of perhaps someone else who was at the crime scene.
But
it
who?
was a man. Or a vegetable.
One of these is to be
It
true.
was a Pikmin.
Sync
It was a
complete.
thingamajig. Aw.
We hugged Mizuki and cued her Ephonia.
Wait, seriously? Should we be able to talk now?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah.
just needed
Well,
a little bit cry.
Well, damn, Ikki, you threw us in for a loop.
Yeah, in the practice we did something else that didn't result in her getting her muteness cured.
At least
Yeah.
not immediately.
But
But you know, that's something we'll get to see later. In the meantime,
Let's check out
Now that the
Mizuki,
Somnium's-
see if it actually stuck.
now that the Somnium's solved, let us see the fruits of our labor.
are you okay?
Do I need to punch a horse?
Date.
hey,
We
She
did
can
it!
speak again!
Date!
Aw.
Aww.
Looks like she can talk again.
You done good, Date.
thank goodness we can get to the bottom of this case.
All's well that ends well, as they say.
And with that,
James, man! I need to have a word with you.
oh no.
Did I jinx
All
something?
right, let's ask her some questions. All of that, the Ota, the snake, the
The snake?
I misread Shoko as snake.
I mean, you're not wrong in some regard.
Okay, all things considered, do you think now would actually be a good point we should stop? Because I want to say this was right when we technically stopped our practice.
I think we
I
stopped
don't
when
see
we
why
were
not.
introduced to the flow chart, but fair enough. And yeah, good thinking. Let's make some separate save files just in case. But
And let's look over some of the files we currently have, and then we'll go ahead and call it.
Look.
She's
Close
having
enough.
fun at a crime scene.
She was indeed having fun.
And look at this little
Is
flink.
that a lead pipe?
That's a lead pipe.
Yes.
Why does she
You
have
know,
a
the
lead
famous
pipe?
lead pipe.
Why does she have a lead pipe?
It's the famous
Why
lead
not?
pipe.
I mean, I get
I mean,
it's like that thing. Like we live in dangerous times, and let's see the
oh,
flow
actually,
chart.
yeah. Since we're here, let's take a look at that flowchart.
I
Alright.
think it's updated now. Yes.
Kind of, sort of.
So there's our big branching point. So now we are on the red path. And here
If
you
we
go
made
as-
different if we went along with that whole balloon cage, we would have gone down this path.
Yep. And this
Currently undiscovered.
and this at least makes it easier to navigate, since here you can press, begin sync to basically, after we've completed a campaign, we can just go right back from there. And now I'm thinking about it, James, I almost would wish we had a Dead Rising game that was like this, in case you
That
wanted
would
to
be
replay a
nice.
mission.
I
or-
won't lie.
Like if you wanted to replay a mission or give yourself a better standing in the present time by doing things better in the past.
Yeah, I mean that would definitely help. But I mean, for what it's worth, I don't think what they had was bad either. It's like you could restart your entire playthrough with all of your stats more or less saved, so you can pretty much blaze through it up to that point.
Oh, that is true. Yeah. What's A said you bet? Shuffle.
It's exactly what you think it is.
Oh, brother.
It's a parody of a popular game in the same genre, which I will not mention for legal reasons. Thank you.
Thank you.
What's A said you bet?
Let's find out.
A call and response game that A said plays with their fans. Okay. Well,
anything else we should know about before we call it a wrap?
Let's find out.
Okay.
Cloud storage.
Oh,
and
that was just her talking. That was just talking about, hey, the video's in the cloud now in trunk. Another word with the torso.
Or, a tree.
Cortisol in your veins. Cloud storage is how a video is stored online. The MPDA, time of arrival.
It's a dictionary, after all.
Oh, it pretty much is. Like, that's exactly what this is, just for people who can't understand all this stuff.
Just show us one that's funny.
Which is why he made that comment with the syncing.
Huh.
Fair enough.
Gotcha.
Hang on, look up diss.
Diss?
Slang for to insult. Originally an American word, has found its way to Japan. It's an abbreviation of disrespect.
Possibly an abbreviation for disrespect.
That they are correct. Chaco, Freemasons.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
I forgot about that.
A fraternity founded sometime between the late 16th century and the early 17th century. Publicly, they are an organization devoted to the improvement of moral character, but in reality, they... Jeez.
I'm sorry, what the hell just happened?
We got jump scared by
Illuminati Entertainment.
Yes. They were about to sing the banana song.
Okay,
we're good.
I think on that note.
Yeah, I think we're good now. Alrighty. So, any last words, Ikki, before we take off?
Well, I mean, we can look forward to actually learning a thing or two from Mizuki. We could possibly get some clues about that mysterious figure we saw in her dreams. Though I don't think Mizuki's going to know much about whoever that may have been. So, yeah, look forward to next part. See you guys next time.
Woo!
See you guys.
See ya.